Hello and welcome to the Infinite Spellbook. In this series, a random spell from the artifact known as the Infinite Spellbook will be chosen and shown to you, starting with a brief excerpt before explaining its origins, how to cast it, and the effects of the spell once cast. Some of these spells may be a simple utility that causes minor effects, whilst others can shake the very foundations of reality. Some of the spells that will be presented may have definable origins, and their creators will be mentioned as such, all rights in regards to the spell belonging to them. Other spells may have no clear origin, such is the nature of the Infinite Spellbook. Let us open another page and see what spell is contained within. Another spell from the wizarding world has appeared today, and just like the one before, it is a darker spell. Let's take a look at Sectumsempra. Apparently I underestimated you, Potter. Who would have thought you knew such dark magic? Who taught you that spell? Severus Snape. The spell Sectumsempra is a dark and fearsome piece of magic, one that slices through the air with deadly precision. As the incantation is uttered, the caster's wand emits a sharp, almost invisible arc of energy, slicing through the space between the caster and their target with a sinister hiss. The energy created by the spell is so finely honed that it leaves a faint, shimmering trail in its wake, reminiscent of a blade slicing through water. Upon striking the target, the effects of Sectumsempra are immediate and gruesome. Deep, jagged cuts appear on the victim's body, as if slashed by an invisible sword. The wounds bleed profusely, the flesh parting with a terrifying ease that speaks to the spell's dark potency. The very essence of the spell seems to hunger for destruction, leaving its mark in the form of cruel, gaping injuries. The target is often left reeling from the sudden, savage assault, their body racked with pain and their strength draining rapidly as blood pours from the fresh wounds. The spell's precision is such that it can incapacitate or even fatally wound a victim in seconds, making it a fearsome tool in the hands of those who wield it. The aftermath of Sectumsempra is as haunting as the spell itself. The air is thick with the metallic scent of blood, and the victim's moans of pain echo through the surroundings. The wounds inflicted by Sectumsempra do not heal easily, often leaving lasting scars even when treated with the most potent healing magic. Witnessing the use of Sectumsempra is a sobering experience, one that leaves onlookers with a deep sense of dread. It is a spell that embodies the darkest aspect of magic, a weapon of pure, unrestrained violence that can turn the tide of battle in a single, devastating strike. Sectumsempra is a dark spell created by the Half-Blood Prince, also known as Severus Snape, during his time at Hogwarts. It served as Snape's signature spell and one he would use multiple times. It's unknown exactly when and how Snape created the spell, but Sectumsempra was one of his most deadly. The spell would later be learned by Harry Potter, who discovered its effects in practice. When cast, the spell slashes into the clothing and flesh of its target, leaving deep wounds wherever the wand was pointed. These cuts run deep and will certainly cause the victim to bleed out unless they're treated. If a smaller area is targeted, the spell can even cut off parts of the body such as ears, fingers and noses. The wounds are hard to treat, even with magic, and will likely leave scars if not treated straight away. Curiously, the Infinite Spellbook claims this spell can be learned by a vast array of spellcasters. Clerics of the War, Death or Blood domain can learn this spell, as well as Arcane Tricksters, Eldritch Knights, Order of the Profane Soul Blood Hunters, Sorcerers, Warlocks and Wizards. One might argue Sectumsempra is worse than the Killing Curse, as being struck by Avada Kedavra kills you instantly, whereas Sectumsempra lets you bleed out. Now, let's look at the spell as it appears within the Infinite Spellbook. Sectumsempra is a 4th level spell with a casting time of 1 action. It has a range of 60 feet and requires verbal, somatic and material components. The material component is an ebony wand worth 80 gold. The effects of the spell are instantaneous and it belongs to the Evocation School of Magic. With a slashing motion, you send forth an imperceptible blade of magic at one creature you can see within range. Make a ranged attack roll against the creature. On a hit, the creature takes 5d6 slashing damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature receives a grievous injury that causes it to bleed out and lose 1d6 hit points at the start of its turns. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn, stopping the bleed out on a successful save. Note that this spell does not require concentration, and yet its effects linger. A successful medicine check against your spell save DC, or healing a number of hit points equal to the spell's inflicted damage, also stops the bleed out. For example, if a creature took 12 slashing damage when hit by the spell, it would take 12 points of magical healing to heal the wound. A creature can only suffer from one grievous injury from this spell at a time, and creatures incapable of bleeding out, such as certain undead, are immune to this effect. If the creature fails the saving throw by 5 or more, you can also choose to sever a body member, finger, leg, tail, and so on. If a body member is severed, the creature can no longer make the Constitution saving throw at the end of its turns to stop the bleed out. Unless the damage would reduce the creature to 0 hit points, you cannot sever a body member that would instantly kill the creature, such as the head. The spell can be upcast, and for each level it is cast, the initial damage increases by 1d6. For every 2 levels upcast, the bleed out damage increases by 1d6 as well. Similar to spells such as Heat Metal, Sectumsempra is a very effective spell, but one with serious moral implications. But with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Before you head off, I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you managed to get something out of this. The Sectumsempra spell is available on D&D Beyond for free, and the link to it is in the description. I hope you all have a great day, and may your dice roll favourably. Goodbye for now.